All right. Welcome to the Ellis Highlight Reel Podcast. This is your host, Brandon Ellis, speaking. I got two of my best buds, my bros, Austin Schuler and Connery Swift. Say what's up, guys.
What's up?
How's it going, world?
All right. This episode is the long-awaited episode on the Zoom call about our 2011-2012 season in basketball.
I'm nervous, dude. I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm nervous to be on this call right now.
I know. I'm
gonna
a
be
little
out in the
nervous
world.
too.
Is this gonna be on Facebook?
It's gonna be on Facebook, YouTube, all that stuff, man.
Wow.
It's crazy.
It's a real deal. We official now.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, we're not that big yet, but you know. But let's get started. Let's just start with the easy one. What's our favorite memories from that season? If y'all remember anything.
Connery can go first.
You want me to start?
Let's start.
Senior year, there's so many, man.
Yeah. So many.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the senior night. I think that was special. I think for all three of us, Ellis, especially you, man, huge night. I mean, it was a surprise to me. I had no, talk of it going into it. I didn't know that Coach Cullen was gonna go ahead and pull the trigger and suit you up for the.
Yeah, I know. I remember the practice. You remember the practice before senior night?
Okay.
Remember Cullen was like pulling me into the plays. Remember we were like running plays and stuff like that, running the dribble drive motion.
Yeah, but
I was starting to think maybe he was.
Yeah, but you kind of did
something.
that. Some practices you would hop in and help out. You know what I mean? So that was kind of
normal.
Still a little normal. You know what I mean? For you to be a part of practice, but for you to come in and then not only suit up and play, but to actually contribute and put some points, get in the books, put some points on the board, man, that was huge for me. I was super excited.
Yeah.
That's definitely, I mean, I hold on to that memory today, man. It's a super special moment. So
yeah. The main thing for me is I wished I would have got 2 minutes to start with y'all and Cullen takes me out and then he puts me in the last couple minutes like he did. That's what I wish because I wanted to play with you guys, man.
Absolutely. I mean, we started
– it was you, Austin, and then I think Damon.
Eighth grade, we were all together. So
yeah,
we've been playing with each other for so long. And you're right. For if you would have got in kind of with that core group of us, that would have been super special. But I mean, even so, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah. The main thing was, I think we started 7th grade.
Shoot, did we go that
far? Well, y'all were on the same team, and I was on the different team.
We always beat you in Little League, right, Brandon?
Oh, my gosh. Y'all had a stacked team. Y'all had a stacked team, bro. You had, like, you, JaVale, Connery, JaVale, you, Jared Stewart on that team, and then I had me, Eric Harvey, Ryan Hops.
Damn, no distance to them.
Well, no, they're good. They're good. No, I had, like, but we did have the advantage of having Hunter come in on our team a little bit too. Hunter, Casey's older brother, but
those were competitive days, man.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, I'm sorry for all those beatdowns, Brandon. I'm just gonna apologize now.
That's all good.
It's a new decade now, so
it is.
Maybe one day we'll get to play again together, and we'll see what happens.
Hopefully.
That'd be fun.
It'd be fun.
Heck yeah.
I've been playing with Thomas, and I played with Thomas last week at New Hope. And that's what they're doing tonight. I was going to get Thomas.
You guys still hooping?
Yeah, a little bit. Corey Miller getting on it too, and it's crazy. It's crazy from time to time.
I mean, we used to go to the gym and hoop till like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. Just.
I wish I was there those nights. I wish.
I think that
would have made a team if I did that,
bro. And we pull in some of those guys from other schools, and I think we used to just get a gym and kind of get after it, man.
Yeah.
Jeez, wow.
All right, Austin, what's your favorite memory from that season?
I mean, not to boost your ego, but Connery kind of stole my memory, dude. Not to boost. Let me try to think of a different one. I don't know. Just thinking about that night when you came in and made the shot. I mean, thinking about it now, like you see the videos, like the manager from UVA gets put in at the end and balls out. So back then we didn't really have like the viral Instagram
Yeah, it would have went viral. It would definitely went viral.
You would have, yes.
The Augusta County would have went viral that day.
Yeah, so it sucks that, Instagram viral stuff, like that kind of stuff wasn't a thing back then.
Right.
But that was definitely like a moment that was similar to, it definitely would have gone viral. So
it would have. It
was viral for us in our minds.
It was.
100%.
Minds, yes.
I was telling
mine would be, I think mine would be that as well that night. That's the most astounding memory, but I'm going to have to throw in a bad one too. Second half of draft in the district championship when we were up, and then they came out on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Was that at AMU? We were at AMU?
Yeah.
I think I was in foul trouble early that game too, I think. I got out most of the second quarter, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and we still had the lead at half, and then they just came out firing on all cylinders.
I don't even remember. I think I blocked that one out. I remember just losing.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And then the one at draft when Shiflett tore his knee up.
Yeah, I just remember, like, I don't really remember any of those games. I just remember losing.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yeah. I feel like we shouldn't have. If we didn't lose the EMU game, we would have hosted. I remember that. We would have hosted the regional. I don't think we would have played draft again. I think we would have played someone else. But since we lost the draft, they hosted, and then we had to go to draft.
Yeah, dude. I think what was even more fun for me was not even the games, but just like the practices and stuff with everybody, because we played together so long.
Yeah, the camaraderie that we had.
Just like the drills and all that stuff was, for me, that was more fun than like the games.
The games itself.
Especially when you lose.
Right. All the bus rides and all the
bus rides. Yes.
Pre-game meals, like those. Like if I could go back to high school and just relive those, a couple games, I think high school basketball honestly was the most fun.
Yeah.
Well, obviously we had a good football run, and that team was special too that senior year. But
yeah,
I mean, as many times as we played during the week and just being around each other all the time, and like you said, the practices, getting after it. I mean, I talk about those stories now, you know what I mean, and how much I miss those times and how simple they were at the same time. So,
do you talk about your football stories a lot, or do you just talk about the basketball ones?
I would say the football stories are more so brought up to me. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just with, I guess, kind of where my journey went. Playing at the Division I level and getting some of that exposure, and being on TV and all that. That's not really something we saw much from our area. Augusta County is not really used to that. So for the most part, I think I do fall into the conversation more. Nowadays.
Right.
But bringing up like a specific time in the past or sports memories, I usually lean a lot on
the basketball. Yeah.
To be honest with you. Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. I always think like when Chuck and Chaz and them start talking about that senior year for football, right, for you guys, they always bring out a lot of the locker room stuff time to time. They don't always do it, but they bring up that memory. I was like starting to think, hey, like maybe I could bring up a couple of basketball memories and stuff like that. A lot of the things I remember are like, when Naquan and Thomas started the banishment stuff. I think that was either our junior or senior year, but I remember the banishment stuff, and I know you would get into it too sometimes, Connery.
Yeah, that was one of those things where it's just like, at the end of the day, we're all brothers, good friends.
Yeah.
But we love to pick at each other at the same time.
Right. Yeah, I was like, oh my goodness, not again.
Dude, Brandon, I remember you used to give everyone the back of the neck.
Oh, the necks.
Dude, yours hurt.
Oh, I know, bro. I know.
Like I think you had the technique down.
I know. I think I learned it from someone else that had that technique. I can't remember who I got it from, but I learned it from someone else.
I don't know. I feel like yours just had some extra on that.
Oh, I know.
When you did that.
I know. I had the perfect technique to it.
I always remember those. But Brandon, I don't. Connery has the football memories, but me and you, we have those tennis memories.
Oh yeah.
was tennis,
good times, the tennis too. Memories. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm more so. I think also track that senior year too was an interesting point.
Yeah.
For me personally, I don't know about Connery, but me personally, that season, I had a little regret after it was done that I didn't do it, all 4 years.
Yeah.
Because I was so focused on trying to make the team each year.
Yeah.
I was like, if I did track, I probably would have had the stamina to make it all once, probably. But
for sure, track's one of those things too, where it's another one of those fun sports where like you're constantly just training and around these, your teammates, and then you go to the meets. Those are super long days. So, you're around, the guys cracking jokes and at the same time being competitive. So I think you're right. That's another sport I kind of sleep on too. Some of those stories, those moments were also super cool. And shoot, I'd go back to that too, really.
Well, I mean, did y'all see when Kessler died?
I did see that.
Yeah. That was like it really got me back to thinking about those days a little bit.
He was man. Such a good guy.
Yeah, he was. I mean, I always like I said about the draft, the regional that year. I always hold that in the back of my head because the moment in the locker room afterwards. Yeah,
that was tough.
I think I remember that. It was a lot of tears, man. A lot of anger. Just because I think for the most part, we knew we were just better than how we were playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't think like y'all like that's the thing. I knew we were better than draft. I knew in the back of my mind, like we're better than this team. Then why were we down by like 20 points, only scoring 75 when we give up 94?
I think what you said about just that loss before in the district, I think that really I think we took that really hard. I think that really just the morale and our energy going in to this next game, because that one was so meaningful. You know what I mean? So to go into that next one and knowing it was just so many steps beyond that game, I think we kind of lost some of our juice a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and also the thing with another memory from the EMU run was we never beat Page County hardly in our careers. Then Grand wins the game with the layup.
That was a great game.
I do
remember the end of that game
because I was like, me and Mark Curry are up in there like up the top because they had our camera guys up the top of the track on their indoor track above
yeah.
So I wasn't even like in the bleachers like I was during most of the games. I was up top, so I remember seeing that. Me and Mark got so excited when Grant made the layup. I was like, we're going to go to the championship. And we're going to – because I was thinking, all right, Page. We always lose to Page somehow, some way. I don't know why we lose to Page, but we somehow do. But so this is a great opportunity to be here at EMU. But I'm like, okay, this is our only time. But Grant wins the game. I'm like, we're going to win the championship. I don't see why we can't win this championship.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
you know what I think, both those teams were so pretty even. And I think if we played 100 times, the record would be, it's kind of like the Duke UNC, like they're 50-50. I think it was something like that because.
Y'all remember who was on draft? I only remember like a couple players. Henderson was one.
Benny Thacker was on there.
Okay.
Yeah, Tyler Bridge, Hunter.
Bridge, yep.
Me and Connery played with those guys in AAU and stuff, so we knew them too. But just bringing it back to your night, Brandon, when you hit 2 shots, right?
Yeah, it wasn't just 2 shots.
One. Yeah, I was about to say
it was 2.
It was 2, and just like I remember, like the entire gym was just like insane, like. It was pretty insane how that ended.
Right.
How I think it was either a timeout or the end of the game maybe. And there's like that picture of you and Connery.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
Yeah. The one I almost my vertical wasn't high enough.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think like that memory sticks out more for me than like, all the other ones too.
Yeah.
that, and like we were talking about all the practices and stuff like that.
Right.
So,
my main thing too with that game. Remember that the bounce pass was the bounce pass between the guy's legs got all the way to Mac. He was in the paint, had an open layup.
Was this the game you hit the shot? The shot?
It set up the step back. I think it was right before the step back. That I hit on the left wing.
Was that the second one or the first one?
So it was right before the first shot I hit.
See, I forgot it was a step back, but now I'm remembering that it hit the front of the rim and went in, right?
Yeah, it hit off the
shooter's touch.
Yeah, it went in. And I was like, but I was so mad. I always pick on Mac when I see him every time I saw him at JMU. I always pick, or around town, I always picked on him for the longest time. I'm like, Mac, why'd you not shoot the layup, bro? Why should I not shoot the layup? I wanted to assist.
Right.
I wanted the assist because it was a nice bounce pass. It was a trademark Schuler pass. One-handed.
Trademark Schuler pass.
Yeah, it was like the Schuler pass. Like, you know how Austin would always do it with his left hand, like a zip one-handed bounce pass?
Dude,
basically, that was what it was like for me. But it was my right hand.
I think it was when we were back on the middle school teams, when me and you were on the same team, Austin. I think we're in seventh grade. And you threw me an alley-oop, like, off the backboard. I think I missed it, though. But
yeah.
But
oh, my gosh.
Like, we were doing that, like, so early. Like, we were on that, like, so early, just, like, you know what I'm saying, camaraderie and how we played together. But that's so crazy. Because
that's the thing. My bad. I mean, that's – but my thoughts on 8th grade was that was the best team we could have. Yeah. And I was like, I knew we were going to go after the first couple games. I was like, we're going to go undefeated. Mm-hmm. Now, I brought this up to Corey Rothgab. Remember when we were practicing in the old rec gym, and it was on the fast break. I think you threw me the pass on the left side, Connery, and I went full speed into the wall with the ball in my chest.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, you're throwing it back to the rec gym.
I don't remember. Yeah, I know. That's.
I tried to block those out too. Those practices.
That floor was slippery. You don't remember that?
Yeah, it's
probably
crazy.
Why you into the wall.
I know, bro. It's. I mean, I didn't slip. I think I just went full speed. The ball, I caught the ball and I just went full speed into the wall. I don't think
the wall is so close to the basket.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Old gym days, dude.
Yeah. It's
so many memories in there, though. That's so crazy.
Yeah.
That's where we played our freshman games, though, right?
Yeah. No, I think
some of them.
Some of them, I think. I think we played at the old gym. I might have been at the high school.
Yeah, the old gym.
Now, JV, we were at the new gym.
Mm-hmm.
But I was only part of that season for
one season. You went up to varsity.
I think it was half. Well, I got kicked off, Brandon. You remember?
Oh, because of the Drea
Hill. I
only
made it half the season.
Yeah,
because the Drea Hill situation. Corey brings this up.
What a situation it was.
Drea,
it was like,
see this. Like, I am so sorry. It's really Corey's fault, literally.
It's Corey's fault.
Yeah, and then the coach we had or something, like he quit or something like that. That was super drama season.
And it was crazy.
That was the season.
It was such a strict rule. I think it was like, what if you get suspended, you play, and he couldn't make any exceptions, which I respect, but it was like, darn,
But it was the thing. I mean, that's the thing was, I think Corey said you got mad at him over a girl or something like that. And then
I think it was more along the lines of like picking around with each other. I think he threw something at me.
Right, and then you try to throw it back at him.
Yeah, I was waiting.
And then it hit Drea in the eye.
It was horseplay, general horseplay.
Gosh.
Yeah, I mean, my aim was a little off. So
our best player was gone for half the season.
I know.
Because of some pencil in the eye.
Yeah, that's stupid.
So
and then I remember the alternate year. Y'all were on varsity. I was on alternate on JV. I got in a game. I was like, I was going to play the last 9, but that's when the blizzard happened that shut down school for 2 weeks, and y'all just went into the playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of games got canceled, I think.
Yeah.
Because of the snow.
The good old snow.
Yeah.
We don't have those anymore.
No.
As of last year, we don't have those anymore.
That's so crazy, man. All the memories are like coming back to me now. I'm like thinking.
Yeah, me too.
Our junior year, I think our junior year was like a lot of fun too.
Who were the seniors on that team? Was that like
So
Dylan?
Davion was senior. Tyler Wade was a senior.
Was Hudson on there? Christian Miller?
No,
junior or was that sophomore?
That was our
sophomore
because Dylan graduated. Yeah, that year. Right. Hudson, yeah. So our junior year was like mostly. I think Davion and Tyler were only two.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
Fitzgerald too. Yeah.
You know, it was a real shame that Kobe had to leave after that year.
Yes.
I feel like we were just.
I feel like that
playing well together.
I think if we had Kobe on our senior team, oh my gosh.
I think that makes a difference.
I think it does. Now I think about it, because
about him, man.
Because that's the thing. I think after we left too, they lost to Riverheads the following year in the first round of the district tournament.
Yeah, it's funny thinking of all these because like I haven't thought about these for a while.
I know. I just
your brother's giving you your dinner, dude.
I know, food. I know. I see him.
Thank you.
I see him. It's on my headphones, so he can't hear you.
Not thinking about this for a long time, and then just so many memories.
It's a lot.
Start thinking about it again. A lot comes back. So
it does.
Thank you for bringing this back up because I forgot about all this.
I know. That's why I wanted to do this episode, because it's during these times we need to have the good memories in front.
Absolutely.
So in front of us. That's why I wanted to get Michael on here, but Michael didn't have Zoom, so I was like, I understand.
Dude, tell him to download it on his phone.
Yeah, Curry. Yeah, I was trying to get.
No.
I told him it was free to set up. It was easy to set up, but he never responded. So, and he got engaged, so I don't blame him.
Oh, really?
He just got engaged.
Can't blame him.
Yeah, we could definitely have used him on here. I'd be very interested in his memories. I feel like he has a ton of memories because he came to start playing with us.
The freshman team.
Oh, so it was that freshman team because his father came in. He was coaching us, right? His father.
Yeah. So Keith was coaching us that freshman team. Then he was the assistant for the longest time.
Right.
And then our senior year, he did the book. That's why I had to move up to the stands.
Right.
Because they didn't want him. I don't. There was some drama there with him and Colin, I think, and so they made him do the book or something like that.
Drama. There's always drama, man.
Yeah, dude.
Little Augusta County, dude.
Yeah, it's for drama.
Always drama.
There's always some drama. No, the main thing was too. I think our junior year. I remember Davion and Colin got into it one practice. I remember that.
I remember that.
I was like, "Oh my goodness, here we go."
I just try to turn away.
Dude, that's the thing. I'm surprised that baseball team won the next year. Thomas's senior year, they won the state. And I was like, how did Colin lead them to a state title? Like, granted, he's a better baseball coach than basketball coach, but
and they had a good team.
They had a good team. They had Damon. They had Thomas. They had Poole.
Wow.
So, but that's the thing. I think Colin was always better at baseball coach than he was a basketball coach. Now, granted, Wilson hasn't been really that much successful without Colin in there, but from what I've heard.
Who's coaching now? Isn't it Christ? Or is that no more?
No, he left. Jalen's dad was the coach for a little bit, but he left. They just had an article about it today. Or not today, but a week ago. Okay. Jeremy something, I think. Let me look it up real quick. It was in the Virginian. I can look it up real quick.
Yeah. Brandon, do you write for the News Virginian or the News Leader?
The Virginian. Yeah.
Now that you're talking about Cullen, I don't know if me and Cullen got into it, but I know I got into it with a lot of people at practice.
Yeah. You were always competitive.
Yeah, Tyler Wade, Devion.
Yeah. You and Dave would get into it a little bit too.
Went at it.
Yeah, Kenny. Good old. I'm surprised Kenny made this. I made a team one year.
What was he? Was that JV or was that sophomore varsity? Or
I think that was. I want to say that was junior year.
I think it was junior year because I remember Hobson was on that team too, that junior team.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hobson, dude, we had a freaking group. Bro.
Yeah, Hobson was on that team. Grant came back senior year. I don't think he played junior year.
That's literally the crew. That's so crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yes, so Keamy Crawford is not the head coach. He's like an assistant coach with Wilson now. That's the article I was talking about that came out. I think they mentioned the men's head coach in here.
We had
my thing was low.
Brandon, when you since you're freelance, do they tell you when to write or?
Yeah, they basically just tell me when to write. So they give me an article, I write it, I submit it, and then they make edits. Let's see, Jeremy Hartman is the new coach, and he was at Lee. He coached Crawford, so this Crawford girl that's now the assistant at Wilson.
Oh.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now they got a Lee.
I don't know anybody there anymore, I don't think, coach-wise.
Well, Crawford. Ironically, Crawford was on Lee's girls basketball team. That's 2012 year.
Wow.
I think our senior year.
I couldn't tell you. I don't think I looked at much girls basketball that last year. Maybe.
Yeah.
Did we?
Well, that's the thing about Kaylee. That team, our senior year girls team had a lot of drama. They hated Brian. I remember that. They hated Coach Brian for some reason.
I think I blocked all this out because I don't remember 2012 or 2011. Like I think it's so many memories. It's just like one big blur, kind of.
Right.
You know?
Because I remember they had a turmoil season because Devonna quit the team. I'm trying to remember who else quit the team.
Dude, all this is wow. I'm forgetting people.
Devonna Hailstock quit the team, and then I can't remember who else quit. I think Molly quit too. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I remember they had a lot of turmoil on that team.
Molly was balling. Remember Molly playing?
Yeah, Molly was great, and then Kaylee was their best scorer.
Kaylee, yeah.
Kaylee was Brandon, what have you been watching since there's been no sports on?
Well, they got the NBA back, and
but I'm talking about like last month.
Oh, before
quarantine. Yeah.
Shoot, I've been just playing a lot of games and stuff like that. Really,
I haven't really been like you watch more sports than anybody I know, so I'm just wondering. Like,
I know it's been tough for me. This whole situation. It's just I've been keeping up with like topics and stuff like that, and then like here and there, sometimes just watch the YouTube videos mostly, but I just watch. I keep up with the topics and when season came back.
Yeah,
but I hope the NBA finishes at least because baseball is probably not going to finish and the NFL is not going to happen. Probably.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
NFL. I mean, they at camp now, right? I think a lot of
they're in camp. Yeah, they're in camp. But that's the thing. We don't know if they're because Peterson got tested positive.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So Peterson tested positive, but they're still going. He's going to lead them virtually. He's asymptomatic. He's feeling fine, and then Deuce Staley's going to coach him on the field. So hopefully, I also remember that brings me up. I also remember our Eagles Giants conversations. See, you remember when you were a Giants fan before Odell left?
Yeah, I know. I don't even know if I mean, I like to say I'm a fan still, but dude, I'm so up in the air because I'm following Odell, but
dude,
I remember
Connor. If you want to be a Washington football team,
Washington football team, join Chaz.
I think they should just keep it like that.
I'm
fine with it. I'm fine with it. They can just get a random mascot. It doesn't matter, and just keep it like that. I'm good with it. Anything other than what they had, I'm good.
I don't blame you for that. Chaz and them always like, why did they change the name, bro? It's the time. It's an old name, bro. Just get rid of it. Like y'all might need to get rid of it.
I don't know. The Washington football team. I'm good with it.
Rock with it.
Yeah, we got a good team now.
We'll see about that. I don't know if you have a great team yet.
Chase,
you got some good players.
Chase Young's very exciting.
Yeah, he's really good.
He's probably one of the best ball players I've seen in a really long time, just all around.
Guy.
you know?
Yeah. Did you get to see – I don't think you got to see him play. Like, y'all didn't play Ohio State much, didn't you, Connery?
Toledo played Ohio State. It was like 2 years before I got there or something.
Oh, okay. So you didn't get to play Ohio State.
No. And I think – no, we didn't. We might have won.
Yeah. That's crazy. You know? Because they play Tech, and Tech beat them once, and then the next year I think they lost to them. But I also remember a lot of things too, like Deontay Johnson, who the Steelers picked. Did you get to play with him?
Yeah. That's my homeboy. He was kind of like a little brother to me while I was there. You know what I mean? And but I mean, man, has he blossomed? You know what I mean? He's just
he was really good for them. Late.
Exciting to watch, right? He's just
shoot. It made me think that we picked the wrong receiver. We should have picked him.
He's special, man. He's gonna make a lot of plays. I know he already has, but he's a special cat. And he's one of those you knew too when as he was developing through college.
Right.
He's gonna be a guy. So I'm excited to see what he does, man. Hopefully we can see a season, man. But
yeah, hopefully. Another like a lot of Toledo players have gone up to in the league.
Yeah, man, it's super cool to see, and it's surreal, you know what I mean? Because those are guys that were like, in college, it's we're just friends, and now they're kind of turning into these celebrities and superstars. So it's cool, and you know what I mean. I enjoy watching those guys on Sundays, man, because it's like, I know that guy. That's a good feeling to have a connection to guys performing at a high level like that. So
yeah, the Kareem Hunt. What do you think about the Kareem Hunt situation a couple years ago?
I think that was very confusing for me. There was a lot of things that, are in question. I knew some of the guys that were also in the video that were surrounded. Those are also former teammates. So,
okay.
Just unfortunate, man. You hate to see stuff like that happen to anybody, but,
right.
Even more importantly, someone you know and care about. So, I mean, that was tough to watch, but, I know deep down he's a good guy. I know he's turned over a new leaf, and I know he's definitely, on the right path. And I'm excited also to see, hopefully he, can get back in his rhythm and
with Cleveland.
Yeah, so
that's the thing. That Cleveland team's stacked. What do you think about
weapons, man. I think they just got to put it all together, right? Because
they got the new coach. I think they'll be fine. But the main thing is that division's so good with Pittsburgh and Baltimore. I think they'll be third at best.
Lots of competition in that league, right?
Yeah, that like since he's gonna be fourth, even though Joe Burrow is nasty, I think Joe Burrow is gonna be like a good quarterback.
He's another guy. He's a baller, man.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's the thing. I mean, he had a lot of weapons at LSU, but it was him a lot of the time too, getting him out of situations.
He made a lot of plays for sure.
Yeah.
Hopefully we have a season here. I'm just hoping we have.
Hopefully, bro. I'm hopeful for this Eagles team, man. I like the confidence that we go into. Wentz is going to be. What y'all think about Wentz not being in the top 100?
I think Chase Young is going to sack him like 30 times.
Oh, okay, Schuler.
Dude, I think it's. I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Oh, bro, come on, man. Come on, bro. I'm hoping Dillard holds up. That's one thing with him probably facing Chase Young a lot twice. It's gonna be tough.
He's an animal.
He is. I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying.
For everyone, though, not just not just.
But the NFL is a different thing and a different animal. That's the thing about.
That's very true.
It's a different animal. Like we see.
Oh no.
Connection.
Oh, this happened before you got on. So, you're back, Brandon. You froze for a second.
I'm losing because of the. Am I good?
You're good. We can hear you.
Okay, good. All right, cool. I'm probably going to end it on that. I mean, that's the thing. We're talking about Washington. I mean, that's the thing. I don't know.
Yeah, we can just end it on Washington, winning the NFC. So
whatever. No, it's going to be Eagles or Dallas, I think, but
we'll have to see.
We'll see.
Dude, Brandon, thank you for doing this, man. This was fun.
Thank you. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate you guys. We gotta see each other again. I know it's tough right now, but hopefully it lightens up in the fall and in spring again.
Yeah, definitely. Let's do this again. Let's do this again with more people.
Absolutely.
Let's do it again.
That'll be a good time, man.
Yeah, we need to get more people in here. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Thanks for having me, man. For real.
Thanks. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for joining. How's last thing? Florida cases had picked up.
Mm-hmm.
Have you stayed careful?
Yes. I've luckily stayed safe. It's been pretty chaotic, but I'm just taking, the right measures to keep myself healthy and keep people I'm around healthy. So yeah, wearing a mask and keeping my distance, staying low key,
Staying low key. All right, bro. All right, Schuler.
All right, guys.
Pleasure,
see y'all. Just send me the video when this is over.
I'll send it to you. All right, stay safe, guys.
Yeah.
You too.
See ya.
See ya.